Hey guys, welcome to another episode of Cult Movie Tuesdays right here on Night Owl Video. I'm Steph. Thanks for tuning in again. Today we're talking about the 1995 film Dead Man starring Johnny Depp, among many others. There's an amazing cast in this film. Today I'm going to be talking about the synopsis, a bit about the production, uh, critical response, my thoughts, and more. So I hope you'll stick around and watch this little review video of Dead Man. So this film came out in 1995 from Miramax Films. It was directed by the incomparable Jim Jarmusch, who also brought you Ghost Dog, which I just reviewed a little while ago. He did Down by Law. He did so many, like his, pretty much all of his catalog I'm pretty much in love with. He's one of my favorite filmmakers. I think he only had one that I didn't like. I forget what that was called, Limits of Control or something like that. But he's done so many good movies. Although that Dead Don't Die movie, I wasn't a big fan of that one either. But really, he's done so many good movies, and this is definitely one of my favorites by him. So this is kind of a revisionist Western drama. It was written and directed by Jim Jarmusch. The film is done in black and white, as you can see on the cover, and there's some scenes on the back. This movie, as I mentioned, stars Johnny Depp. It also stars Gary Farmer, who was also in Ghost Dog. Billy Bob Thornton. Iggy Pop is in here. Crispin Glover, John Hurt, and Lance Henriksen, among others. So the cast is stacked for this one. I mean, if you had to make like a 90s cult movie actor wish list, this is it. They're all in here. So yeah, an amazing cast. So the synopsis is: on the run after murdering a man, accountant William Blake, played by Johnny Depp, encounters a strange North American man named Nobody. Yes, his name is Nobody, who prepares him for his journey into the spiritual world. That's a very pared down synopsis of the film. A lot more goes on, but that's kind of the gist of the film. The soundtrack was done by Neil Young. Again, if somebody asked me, like, what's your favorite movie soundtrack, I might be inclined to say this one. Neil Young did improvised guitar while watching the film in a studio all by himself. And he just like came up with a little theme, and that theme repeats through the whole movie. And then he does some really cool, like, atmospheric sort of like noises and things on his guitar with lots of reverb. It's really haunting, and it really matches the aesthetic of this film. So if you ever get a chance, it's probably on YouTube, but if you ever get a chance to hear this, even the soundtrack, if you're not even interested in the movie, check out the soundtrack. It's so cool. But man, what a pairing Jim Jarmusch and Neil Young is. The film is generally regarded as a well-researched. Let me start that again. The film is generally regarded as a well-researched film in regard to Native American culture. The film intentionally has dialogue spoken both in Cree and Blackfoot languages, minus subtitles exclusively done for the Cree and Blackfoot audience members. And it also includes several in-jokes just for those communities. So I thought that was really cool. I guess I kind of picked up on that a little bit. I wasn't sure why the decision was to leave subtitles out, but when I researched the film, I discovered why. And I think that's really cool. The film was entered into the Cannes Film Festival in 1995. In its theatrical release, it earned just over $1 million on a budget of $9 million. So it didn't do well. It probably recouped some money on home video, but it didn't do well in the box office, unfortunately. I think it was probably just not. It's definitely not a film for everybody, but if you're into cult movies, black and white movies, Jim Jarmusch movies, weird, like, revisionist Western dramas, this is your jam. And I know that's not for everybody, because most people just want to go see, I want to swear really bad, but most people just want to go see Top Gun or whatever, or Jurassic Park. They don't care about this kind of crap. So this is not for those people. This is definitely for the people that are really into films and weird films and stuff like that. So disappointing that it didn't recoup its money, at least, but I couldn't find any figures as far as like how much it recouped on home video, but hopefully it brought back some. Jim Jarmusch is still making movies, so obviously it didn't affect him too greatly. At the time, this was Jarmusch's most expensive film, mostly due to the to ensuring that the period detail was accurate. So like the costuming and the background and some of the houses and stuff and the structures in the film, there was a great attention put on the detail of those things. So that's what inflated the budget, from what I've read anyway. The critical response from critics was generally largely negative. Ebert, I mean, not that we go by Ebert around here, but Ebert said that he had no idea what the movie was about. On the flip side of that, though, some reviewers gave it a glowing review for its originality and it's, standing apart from other films. So there you go. It's always going to be a mixed bag, but Criterion added this to its catalog on account of its, quote, profound and unique revision of the Western genre. So if you like Westerns and you're looking for something a little different, a little more offbeat, this is probably totally your jam. Gosh. I could, like so many movies I review on Cult Movie Tuesdays, a lot of them I'm just starting out with movies that are my favorites or ones that I have in my own library here. So, but this one is definitely, I was very excited to revisit this one. So I give this a 5 out of 5. No questions asked. It's always been a favorite ever since I saw it on VHS back in the day, when it came out probably in like 96 on VHS. I saw it early on and I picked this one up a couple years ago. Was very happy to find it, although this one does have a little part in it where it freezes for just like a couple seconds. So I'm gonna definitely have to upgrade. I might go ahead and get the Criterion down the road if it's still available, but anyway. It has great dark humor in it. Like some of it is just like the scene with Iggy Pop around the campfire and stuff. It's like just outrageous. I was just laughing my head off. It's some of the black humor in it is just so funny. It is a slow burn, so if you're not into that kind of thing, you might not like it, but the interactions between the characters well make up for the pace of it, but the pacing itself is fine. It's just a slow kind of movie. The DVD and Blu-ray are going for big money online now, apparently. I'm not sure how available this is beyond the Criterion edition. I did go on the Criterion website, and as of this recording, which is like mid-July of 2022, the DVD is $23.96. It was originally $29.96. The Blu-ray is $31.96, originally $39.96. So it is currently on sale as of the recording of this video. And if you're watching this a year from now, I don't know. It could be back to its regular price, but you can find it on the Criterion website if you're so inclined. This edition is a bare bones. This is from 2004, distributed exclusively in Canada by Motion Picture Distribution. It is a Miramax film, as I mentioned. This is a Region 1 DVD. Let's see what else. It's 2 hours and 1 minute long. This edition has 2.0 Dolby Surround. The aspect ratio is widescreen 1.78 to 1, enhanced for 16:9 televisions. And there are French subtitles on it if you need that. It's funny, it says on the back here in very fine print, the film is in black and white. So, this is like if somebody saw Johnny Depp and they grabbed it and then probably were like, what the hell is this black and white movie? I don't want no black and white movie. Anyway, there's the DVD itself, just the same artwork as the cover. Special features on here include a theatrical trailer, deleted scenes, and outtakes, as well as a music video. I did not watch those this time around, but I think it's also really funny that on the back in the synopsis, it says Johnny Depp, and in brackets it says the astronaut's wife. Like, how many people would think of that movie when they think of Johnny Depp? I mean, it does also list Sleepy Hollow, I guess, which is a closer, a little more accurate connection to him. But anyway, Astronaut's Wife, really? How many people actually watched that movie? I don't know. Maybe more than I know. I don't know. But yeah, this also has Gabriel Byrnes and Robert Mitchum is in it. sizzling soundtrack by Neil Young, as I mentioned earlier. So again, I'm not going to continue to repeat myself, but if you like black and white, quirky, cult movies, Jim Jarmusch movies, movies with weird improvised guitar music by Neil Young, Johnny Depp, like to me in his prime, like, you know, if you think about like Sleepy Hollow and movies around that time, Ninth Gate, like he was doing some great movies in the 90s. Not to say that he isn't still making great movies, but for me, this was like the Johnny Depp that I really liked. I mean, I like the 80s stuff too, but in the 90s, I felt like he really came into his own. And this is probably one of my favorite performances by him. Very subdued, very like atmospheric, like lots of black comedy in it, like black humor. Really funny, really, really funny in like a very deadpan way. But anyway, I can't give this movie more praise. I love this film. So I've only seen this once while out thrifting, so I don't think it's probably a common one that you'll still find out and about, but you might, you never know. That's the thrill of the chase, right? You don't know what you're going to find. So anyway, that's my recommendation review for Dead Man, Jim Jarmusch's 1995 revisionist black and white Western drama. Wow, that's like a mouthful. So yeah, check this movie out if you haven't seen it. I forgot to see if it's streaming anywhere. It might be on Tubi or it might be on YouTube. You can search around for yourself. But yeah, I love this movie. Let me know what you thought about it in the comments below. I'd love to hear your thoughts if you've seen this, what you thought about it. Give this video a thumbs up if you like the review. Consider subscribing if you haven't already and you like this kind of content. I do movie reviews, Cult Movie Tuesdays, Fright Fridays, which is horror movies. I do thrifting videos, and I guess that's about it. Sometimes earlier on in the channel, I was just doing like general reviews, which I may get back into once I get kind of more settled in my new home and get some paychecks under my belt, because I haven't been doing much thrifting lately. But going back into my own library, I found this and I thought, yeah, this would be a good one for Cult Movie Tuesday. So check it out. Dead Man, Johnny Depp. And until next time, you can also follow me on Instagram, Night Owl Video. And until next time, I'll see you at the video store or the thrift store or just out and about. And if you see me and you want to talk about movies, I'm love talking to people about movies. It's like my favorite thing. If you want to be a guest on my channel and talk about movies or something that you're passionate about in the cinema realm, hit me up. And I'm also looking for a thrifting buddy to go with me to the stores, because I would like to start making out and about thrifting videos. I'm not good at editing yet, as some of you can probably already tell, but anyway, those are coming down the pipeline, I guess, as it were. And of course, October's quickly approaching. I know the summer's going by. People are probably really mad because they don't want the summer to go by fast, but I'm not a summer person, so I am looking forward to October and all the spooky movies, and probably being able to find some more spooky movies out in some of the stores and thrifting and stuff. So anyway, until then, I'll see you at the video store or the thrift store or the street, and I will talk to you next time. Thanks for watching. Peace.